We
Awesome.
Gucci on this side. We Gucci on this side.
Yep. Hello.
How you guys doing? Hope all is well with everybody. But yeah, today, man, today's gonna be a little quick call. Just really wanted to catch up with everybody. I know the past few calls we had guest speakers on. We talked about the ADUs and we talked about the Bitcoin mining. With this call today, I just kind of want to catch up with everybody. And also I want to put you guys on. I don't know if you guys already have a vision board. It might be something so simple, but this exercise that I want everybody to complete today is life changing, right? I did my first vision board like about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I did my vision board, and everything that I had on my vision board came to path, right? And I don't even know how it came to path. I just found myself there at the right place at the right time, all because I had it on my vision board. And it might sound like, oh yeah, vision board, whatever, right? Yeah, what did you talking about, vision board? But I'm telling you, when it comes to success, when it comes to making money, when it comes to bettering yourself, it's all about energy. It's all energy, right? Money is nothing but energy. So once you have the right mindset, once your mindset is in the right direction, it's just gonna flow to you. So many different opportunities is gonna flow your way, right? Because you're gonna be thinking on the same wavelength as those opportunities, right? So having a vision board is crucial, right? Mindset and having a vision board is crucial when it comes to making money, right? Don't let nobody fool you and then let you, oh yeah, it's just, it's not. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. So when you have a vision board and you put everything that you want on that vision board and you're waking up every morning and seeing it, you're registering it in your brain. And as you go throughout your day, you're going to be thinking about those things. And then when you think about those things, you're going to draw those things to you, right? So I wanted to put everybody on that's on the call today. I don't know, some individuals on the call might already have a vision board, right? Some individuals might not have a vision board, right? But I'm telling you guys right now, by the end of this call, everybody on this call should have a vision board. No ifs, ands, and buts. That's what's going to get you guys closer to your goals for sure, right? I'm actually the funny thing is I'm actually creating another vision board right now as we speak. This is the reason why I'm stressing it to everybody in the community because some of the things I do that's not just business and setting things up. Like I said, a lot of these things are spiritual, right? If you're trying to go after the bag, if you're trying to make some money, you will have to do certain things that the general population isn't doing, right? So, yeah. So today topic, we're gonna get into some. I wanna hear everybody, uh, wins if anybody had wins for the week, anything little, even if you sent out your letters, even if you use the software, if you got anything you want to say about using the software, right? I want to hear you guys. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys my vision board, and then um, I also want to hear from everybody else and to see if anybody got a vision board or if you guys gonna work towards that. Well, I'm gonna open the floor to individuals that want to come in and talk about um they uh they week or their wins for the week. Welcome back, by the way, Randy, man. You've been gone for a long time, but we're glad to have you back. I know you just had a new baby, bro. Congratulations, by the way.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys. Yeah, it's
All
been
good.
amazing, having that new bundle. It's been good.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir. No problem. How was it, bro? How was it the past couple weeks? Past month or so, couple months.
It has its ups and downs, with the new baby waking up, 2 in the morning
Yeah.
every day. Besides that, it's been good, just putting together plays and stuff like that. Trying to see, what it is that I want to do once I do get my funding.
Yeah,
Just like you said, creating that vision board and waking up seeing it every day, so I know exactly what I have to do.
right.
But you know, it's been good.
Most definitely, most definitely. It's crucial. It's crucial. It's crucial. That's the reason why, I'm even bringing it up in this meeting because, like I said, I want everybody in this community to succeed. And I know me having a vision board, like for the folks who've never done a vision board in the past before, you're not really gonna understand. But having a vision board, it puts you in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right opportunity, right? And it's all by energy. That's the funny thing about it. Like before I got my first penthouse, I had it on my vision board. Before that was like 5 years, like 6 years ago. I'm like, damn, I want a penthouse. I was, I didn't know like, you know, that was back then when I was first, getting into business, like 6, 7 years ago. I was getting into business. I'm like, okay, I need my first penthouse. I need this. I need my first, luxury card. I need my first penthouse. I need my first this. I need my first that. I need to travel more. I need this. I want to start a business. I want to be able to do this, right? I put all of that on my vision board. Every single thing step by step on my vision board. Woke up every morning, look at my vision board, got to work. Woke up every morning, first thing I see, I put it out right. When you wake up, when you open your eyes, you put it right where you can see it, right? And that give you that motivation. So, mind you, and I'm gonna tell you guys this story. So, it's funny how I got my penthouse because I weren't even supposed to. My first penthouse, when I have got my first penthouse, I wasn't even supposed to get it because the apartment complex that I wanted the penthouse in, it was already taken, right? Penthouse was already gone. Um, but I had it on my vision board. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I still got a unit in that building, but it wasn't a penthouse. It was on the 19th floor. It was 1906. I remember the exact number. Um, but my mind was still on the penthouse. I'm like, I need that penthouse because, the thing with me having a penthouse is not about the penthouse. It's about the relationship, right? The relationship that you're going to build from the people that's going to come and stay in the penthouse. That's how I look at things. So I'm not getting the penthouse just because I want the penthouse and I want to just have a penthouse. Nah, I'm thinking like, okay, if I get this penthouse, I'm going to rub shoulders with individuals that's going to pay me $600-700 a night to stay in this penthouse. Those are the individuals I want to rub shoulders with. Those are the individuals I want to do business with. Those are the individuals I want in my phone, right? As we can speak right as we speaking right now, I got a artist, an international artist, African Afrobeat artist that's known worldwide, right? He's coming. He just booked the penthouse for 10 nights. For 10 nights. But guess what? It's not about the money or him. It's the relationship. Now I have his label, his management in my phone, and me and him, we talk like we got a relationship now, right? So now I'm talking to his management. They reaching out to me whenever. I got his number. I can hit him up whenever and ask him to, So we built a relationship just off of that transaction, offered his artist coming to stay, coming. I guess he got a show in Atlanta, um, coming to stay in one of my properties. So I'm telling you guys, everything goes hand to hand. If I would have never had that vision board, oh yeah, that just to finish the story. So this is how I ended up getting the penthouse. I wasn't supposed to get that penthouse. right? The guy that was in there, he done already booked, they done already took the penthouse there. So I'm like, damn, all right, whatever. I'm gonna just, focus on other things on my vision board. Mind you, it was this one day, I don't know why. I went to the office, I think to pick up a new key or something like that. Um, I was sitting in the office talking to the management, trying to get a new key, trying to get another key. And uh one of the management, Jaden, he was like, you know, this individual just broke their lease because they had to, I don't know what they had going on, but he was like, hey, we haven't put this on the market yet. And you're literally the first person because they literally just walk out of the office. And you are literally the first person that I'm telling about this property. So um he was like, are you interested? Mind you, he didn't know nothing about me wanting the penthouse. He didn't know nothing about me having the penthouse on my vision board, right? But I was in the right place at the right time. Right when they left, they had the conversation about breaking their lease. I walked in. And the conversation we was having was, well, they're not going to be in the penthouse anymore. It's going to be available. This is one of the best units that we have in this building. The view is amazing, and it's not even gonna. It's just a few hundreds up from what you're paying in the other unit right now. I'm like, what? I'm like, hey, look, I need that. I need it. Do not put it on the market. I need it ASAP. I need it ASAP. And the process was so smooth. Process was so smooth. Within a week, I moved all my stuff from the other unit I was in. I moved everything. I hired a company. They came in there, took them a day, and transferred everything over to the penthouse. So I don't. It was literally by God's grace that I got that penthouse. And I still 110% believe that it was because it was on my vision board. It was because I was thinking about it all day. It was because I had thought process and energy behind it. So I was attracting situations, people, and everything to draw that to me. And I didn't even know it just by having the thought process and the energy behind it, having it on my mind. Right. So I'm just letting you guys know the importance of these things, right? These are the things that people that's making a lot of money, they don't have these conversations. They're not having these conversations with other individuals because it's all about the money, it's all about business, it's all about this, it's all about that, it's all about this. They want to hear about this and that and that and that. Now we got to take a step back and also focus on the spiritual, which is 100%. I don't know if you guys believe in God, is in the Bible. As a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever it is that you're constantly thinking about, you are going to manifest it, even if it's bad or good, negative or not. If you're thinking about negative things, guess what? That's what you're going to draw in. You're going to draw in the negative things. If you're thinking about bad things not to happen to you, it's going to happen because that's what's on your mind. Same goes for business. If you feel like something is not going to work for you, it's not going to work for you because that's your thought process and that's what's on your mind.
Right.
Your mind is what's drawing everything in. So I highly recommend that, you guys, and it might, if you haven't done a vision board at all, it might seem like, oh, whatever, we just talking about this, whatever vision board, but I'm telling you, I see you got your hand raised, Atis. Yeah, you can come in.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
Going amazing. What about you?
Doing pretty good. I just want to first off just say congratulations. I know it might have been a while ago for your first penthouse, but man, congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just wanted to talk a little bit about the vision boards and just give you a little testimony on mine too. Likewise, I'm not sure if you all are familiar with Pinterest, but I had Pinterest going for a long time, and that can, in ways, act as a vision board when you're having these ideas and making these boards and these visions for things that you want to attract. And then when I actually did make my physical copy of the vision board and put it up, just like you, like all these things just started to like go into motion. And one of them is I had these like earth, I don't know if you guys know aircrete or earth domes or things like that, but I had it out on my vision board. And then all of a sudden, this guy in Hawaii comes and he's like making these like cob cabins, these earth domes. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, wow. Like, he's in my neighborhood right now. And I reach out to him, next thing happens after another, and he's literally on my property right now making this this earth dome, and I'm just like, let's go. Like it's just one of those things. Like I had it on Pinterest. It's been in the back of my head since like 2016 or something like that, and then I make the vision board, and then all of a sudden all of these things just start lining up, and it really is the energy that goes behind it too, because it's yeah, it's inevitable. It's like your thoughts, your frequency, it's a beacon. It goes out to the universe, to the infinite intelligence, to God, whatever you want to call it. It goes out and you get it exactly back. So, like you were saying, if you're thinking negative, you're hard on yourself, if you're in worry or in doubt, you're going to receive more of it. And, sometimes it takes a minute because that is sometimes deep rooted. If you've been thinking like this and creating these patterns for years, maybe your whole life. And then the minute you have that awareness that like, hey, I have to change the pattern, and start thinking of what I do want versus what I don't want. Sometimes you fall and you go back to the negative way, but it's the awareness, like, oh shit, I'm thinking of like this like right now, and I need to change it. What do I want in this situation instead of giving the energy to what I don't want? And so, yeah, it's a process, but the more and more you do it, it becomes a habit, and then it's second nature. So,
Right.
yeah.
Nah, I
Um,
appreciate you coming in and giving your thoughts and feedback on that. You know,
yeah.
um it's
Yeah,
amazing.
and then
Go
oh
ahead.
yeah. Okay, and then just one more thing on the vision board. I'm not sure how you made yours. Some people like to clip and cut and paste and have all these things from magazines and wherever, but I used Canva. And that was just really fun because I used some of my own pictures. I used pictures from the Pinterest that I had, and they have um, templates for you already, so you just have to put your own stuff on there. But Canva was really good for making my vision board.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Really, really appreciate all your inputs. It's gonna encourage a lot of individuals. Like I said, guys, we might be having these conversations. If you've never done a vision board, you might take it lightly. You might just feel like, oh, it's just a board of it, whatever, right? But I'm telling you, it works. It
Mhm.
works. Everything I had on my vision board, I accomplished everything, every
Mhm.
single thing, no matter how big it was. Accomplish it. And when the things you're putting on your vision board, it has to be things that you believe in your heart that you can accomplish. You know, it has to be within reach. You have to know you can't have any doubts. Like you don't want to put anything on there where you like, oh shit, how am I gonna? This is not gonna happen. Well, once you start thinking in that direction, that's exactly what's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? So, I see you got your hand raised, Chili. You want to come in and say something?
Yeah, what's going on, man? How's it going?
It's going amazing.
Okay, good, good. Yeah, definitely appreciate the knowledge about the vision board. This is my first time hearing about it. And it sounds like it's just a whole like manifest destiny type deal where, you put it down on paper or you take, you build your collage or you knock a, goal list or whatever, and you just check one up after the other and you keep on going down, going down. It sounds something like that. I got some people actually. I'm at the bar right now after work, but I got some friends of mine. They were like, "Dude, we can help you with a vision board." So that's something that's new to me. Never heard of it. Thank you very much for that. And I've already got the support in my corner that will help me see that through. I know all about vision boards. Right. You know what I mean?
Most
My friend to the left of me, my girlfriend actually, she goes, she's like, I know all about vision boards. So I'm not hip to them, but that's something that I'm definitely about to take a look at and see what we can get into. But what I was interested in, I wanted to see what we had to talk about as far as like crypto, or if we had any, strategies about money, like a ROI, on any, platforms or things like that to help us attain those goals. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have all the Maseratis and Lamborghinis and penthouses in the world on your board, but if you don't have a game plan structured to, because me, I'm a rapper. Yeah, I mean, me, I'm a rapper. So, and I'm a construction worker, and I dabble in a little bit of crypto and things like that. And I'm looking to expand my portfolio here, and there. And open, but by the time I die, I'd like to have at least 10 companies under my belt. But so but that's what I was looking to gain. To gain more insight out of this Zoom meeting was to find out, like, the direction or path to take, individually, the blueprint that you took, if it was a crypto path, or if it was, let's say, like, exotic car rentals, or if it was, I opened my first bar, or da 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 da. And then, what happened from there, like, because I'm a rapper, and like rap is slow. Yeah, I mean, no matter how hot I am, like, it's slow. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, like, there's blueprints that I got to take, that, and follow to get to where I need to be to get that McLaren. Yeah, I mean,
Most definitely. So
and
let me answer your question real quick. So I'm an artist myself, right?
okay,
Artist myself, but this is the thing with music. It's a lot of artists, a lot of people out here that make music, rap, or whatever, right? It's not really about, if you are not in the position, because at the end of the day, a lot of people wait around for a record label to try to come in and sign them. That's not the right way to go about it.
right,
But to answer your question though, having the vision board is the start. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to hear about, and actually, you gotta, once you actually get in the community, once you join the community, I know DJ invited you, so you're not really on the other side of the fence to see the conversations we're having, to see all the different tools and stuff that we have within the communities. Once you join, you're gonna be able to see all of that, right? But that's we talk about we talk about finances in and out, right, in this community. So, but today is not really the topic, right?
okay,
We've been talking about it for the past couple of weeks or month or whatever.
right,
But what we have all the recorded videos in the community. Once you get access to it, you can always go back to rewatch those videos. But the topic today, right, is about setting up a vision board, because all of these things that you want, right, you're going to attract it to you by thinking about it, having a vision about it, putting it on your mental. That's what's going to create the path for you to draw these things, whether it's people, place, things, whatever, right? You're gonna be able to draw the opportunity to you to now open the doors so the finances can pour in. But everything starts with your thought process, and everything starts with a vision. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to just jump to the money and just go in right away. You want to think about what you want to do first, envision what you want to do, and
right,
you're going to attract
right,
things to you. See, like you said, you got people around you that already know about vision board.
yeah,
Tell you, right? You make your vision board, release all the negative or all the thoughts that you have, like, where's this gonna come from? I want to get to the money right now, and right? The money gonna come. We're gonna make, like,
right. We're gonna make X amount of dollars.
like, money, making the money is not the thing. It's the formula to make the money is what you need to worry about, right? Because once you set the foundation, the money is gonna flow in. But what I want us to focus on this call today is actually parts of the foundation, right? Which, like I said, if you don't really know about a vision board, if you never dealt with a vision board, you're gonna be thinking like, what do you vision board? I'm just gonna yeah, I don't even understand the concept of it. But your girl's gonna help you put that together because she right next to you, she understands it.
Yeah.
So, but definitely we got to get you in the community though, so you can, actually get more hands-on and get in tune with everything that we offer in the community, whether it's, crypto, Bitcoin mining, the luxury car rental business. I'm gonna actually chop it up with you after the call about the luxury car rental business that,
Yeah, let's do that.
most definitely.
Yeah, because I'm down here in South Florida, so I mean, there's nothing more relevant right now than exotics, so and exotic rentals. So I mean, like it's just ridiculous. I mean, I've never seen so many Urus in my life. I never seen so. I mean, I live already 5 minutes away from from Ferrari and Bentley and Audi and Maserati and I mean, like, dude, every time I turn the corner, bro, I see a different Lamborghini.
Oh yeah,
So
that's no, that's the same here in Atlanta. So it's
yeah,
so most definitely. So we'll chop it up. Get your vision board going. Put whatever it is that you want to accomplish on that vision board is going to come quicker. For sure.
let's make it happen. Sounds good. I appreciate your time, man. I don't want to hold you up.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. You're good. We have questions. You just asking the question. That's pretty much it. So you're not holding me up. Appreciate you for coming in and actually asking that, because there might be other people that's on the call that's thinking the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I see you
for
got
sure.
your hands raised, America. You want to come in and say something?
Yes. Hello, everybody. I can attest to what Julia's saying. Vision boards definitely work. It does take time, so please don't get discouraged with it. So my testimony around my vision board is I had my dream home on my vision board back in 2007. God connected me with my dream home in 2023. So it took some time, but when I first recognized the home, I knew automatically before I even got approved for the loan that that was my house because I seen it back in 2007. So vision boards do work. And now with me being a real estate agent, I always wanted to get into investment properties. That I think I started that back in 2006. And now that I'm an agent, I'm learning more about investing in properties. And gosh, my maiden name is Farley. So I was riding probably like the latter part of last year sometime, and I seen this sign says Farley Estates.
Mm.
I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, oh, that's definitely me, because I want to do my investment properties and I want to have, places where people can afford to live. And so God told me to post it on social media, Farley Estates, every 12th of the month, every month, just post it and stay focused on it. So I started doing that December last year, and I'm just staying focused on it, steadfast with it, and putting in the work to make it happen.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. Appreciate your feedback. Appreciate you coming in. Like she said, it takes time, but the more that you have it on your mind, the faster it's going to come in. You can't have any doubts. If you have doubts, guess what? Doubts is going to slow your process down. For everybody who's on this call right now that's waiting on funding, put that on your vision board. How much you trying to get? Put it on your vision board. It's going to happen quicker. I'm telling you. Right. So most definitely, it's just all about staying consistent and persistent and knowing that it's going to happen. I see you got your hand raised, Myron.
Yeah, I got a testimony too about the vision board
Let's hear it.
that I want to say about a year and a half ago, my aunt and her friends was talking about vision boards and they was gonna have a vision board party. So I was like, you know what, let me try that. So I literally wrote down on Canva that I put the pictures, I put the words of what I wanted, and I just worked towards it. And everything happened the way that it went on the vision board. Even me getting the 800 credit score, I put on that vision board a year and a half ago. And then I feel like that's when I met you. And then we started working towards it. And then one day I just looked and it was 800 credit score.
Amazing. 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 So you guys heard more than what, 3 or 4 people talk about these things. 3 or 4 people talk about these things. So I'm telling you guys, right? when you put things on your vision board, you're gonna get connected with the right people at the right time, right? Myron had an 800 credit
Yeah.
on his
And I just happened to see you on something. I don't even remember what it was. And I just ended up writing you.
right, right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like you just gonna know. You're gonna know when people or things is aligned with what you're trying to do. The energy is gonna be there, right? You probably I don't even know what you see me on to have you to reach out to me, but it was already destined. It was already destined. Like God put me on your path to help you get to your 800 credit score because you already had it on your vision board. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to tell you guys, you're gonna be shocked, you're gonna be surprised when you see things just happening right before your eyes that you have on your vision board. You're like, I literally, this is you're gonna feel it. It's just something about it. You're gonna
Don't
just
feel don't even know how it's gonna happen. Like how you said you got the penthouse. You didn't know how you was gonna get it.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know where it was gonna come from, literally how it was gonna happen. I literally felt like, okay, since I what you call it, since the penthouse was already taken, all right, whatever. But it was literally still on my mind. And I was in the right place at the right time, precisely at the right time. I'm telling you, right when they left and the council they lease, dude was literally about to put it back up on the listing, and I stopped him. I said, nope, it's mine. But if I was never would have, if I wasn't at the right place at the right time to tell him, I probably wouldn't even know what I probably would have never knew about that penthouse even being available in the first place, right? So these are how things happen. These things happen in mysterious way, and God is amazing, because we're all creators. We was all made in the image of and likeness of God. So, if we're making the image of and likeness of God, and God Himself is a creator, and He create things through, He created the heavens and the earth from thoughts in His words. Let there be light. We can do the same thing. We can create whatever we want from our thoughts and speaking it into existence and writing it down, right? So super, super duper important, super duper duper important, right? You got to be in the right place at the right time. A lot of the times things is about opportunity and who you know if you're trying to get to a certain place in this life. So super important. Let me see what people are saying in the chat. Uh, shit. Amen. What a testimonial vision board. Yep. Destiny say, yes, that's how it's supposed to be for you. Whatever you want, you shall have. Amazing. That's very, very true. Um, Somebody said, go Buckeye crazy. I will also say not only your mind, but your whole being, especially your heart. Believe it, feel it. Facts. Facts. It's all in the feeling. It's all in the feeling. It is all in the feeling. You got to believe it and know that. That's what I'm saying. You don't put something that you feel like is out of reach. Because once you feel like that's out of reach, your mind and your entire being is going to go against it. Now you're pushing it away because you're on a subconscious level, you're going against those things. So you got to put things that you know for a fact you can accomplish. That's within arm's reach that you know for a fact is going to happen, and you got to believe it. So definitely, thanks for that, Atis, for sure. So Fancy said that's right. My vision board just keep increasing. Once I accomplish one, then there was another. Love it. Yep. Yep. Somebody said, thanks, my G. Yep, you're welcome. Somebody said, I'm aligned, I'm ready, it's already done. Yep, that's the mindset to have. Yep. Somebody said yes. Somebody said where there's no vision, the people perish. That is facts. That is facts. Somebody said, Nisi said, I'll turn my vision board into a whole film. Yeah. Facts, facts. And your life is gonna be like a movie for sure. You got to write the script. You got to look at your life as the movie, and you are the director. You got to write the script, whether it's through just writing or whether it's through music, whether it's through a vision board, whatever, right? Whatever what you say, and especially with me, I'm an artist. The things that I said in my music 5 years ago, I've seen it happen. The things I'll say in my music, I'll be like, what? This is, it's crazy how I said this in my music. So now I'm conscious on what I say in my music. I'm super conscious on what I say because life and death is in the power of the tongue. And once I realized, okay, when I started doing music, I realized some of the things that I'm saying is coming to path. And I'm like, okay, I gotta speak life into my music. I gotta speak abundance into my music. I gotta speak prosperity into my music. I gotta talk about the things that I want to happen into my music. Right. So all of these things matters. All of these things matters. Like we are all spiritual. We're all spiritual beings. Like I don't even look at people as I look at everybody as spiritual. People be like, bro, you're super patient. You give your time and energy to people. Because at the end of the day, it's I'm doing what I feel like God will want me to do, which is to look at everybody and treat everybody the same exact way, because we're all the same. We're all energy. We're all souls. Oh, I see you got your hands raised, Nisi.
Yeah, like him.
Yeah, you can come in.
Yeah. I was reading the chat. She said she wants to hear more about the when I turned my vision board into a movie, basically.
Oh, let's hear it.
But yeah, I'm from Houston or whatever, and I was just trying to spread awareness on certain topics. So I would just like writing stuff down, try to get stuff planned out and stuff like that, and eventually it turned into like kind of more like how you said, like a script. I was never like a, you know what I'm saying, script writer, film producer, none of that. That was never even none of my dream. So I just kept writing stuff down on how I wanted to spread this certain type of awareness, and then eventually, it turned into like a documentary, documentary form, and then I just turned it into a movie. I ended up moving to LA, finding some actors and stuff like that, hiring an executive producer, and then we got it done. We shot the movie, and then I put it in theater, the Hudson Theater, and it premiered last June. And it all starts as an idea first.
That's amazing. You gotta put that link. I want to see that movie, bro. I need to see that movie. You gotta send us the link or something.
Already, yeah, I'm in a couple of films already, and more to come. You know,
Most definitely. Post
how
the
much did that cost? It cost a lot. It didn't cost too much because it was a short film, but
yeah.
eventually, I'm reading the comments.
Most
So,
definitely. Post the link in the community, People will love to see it. People will
okay,
love to see it. Like we're all family. We want to see you win. We want to see what you got going on. So definitely post that link for sure in the community, for other folks to be able to, kind of see your story.
okay, already.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me see what folks are saying here in the chat because we almost at that hour mark. How much did it cost? Let it turn into a movie. How much did it cost? Please send a link so we can see. Yep, yep, yep. Send a link. Send a link. Send a link for sure. Send a link. So definitely, definitely, definitely. Well, I mean,
Cost of the arm, a leg, and a head.
it costs an arm and a leg and a head for sure. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So more of the call. If you guys don't take anything from the call, just make a vision board. Write down everything that you want to accomplish, no matter how big or small it is. Write everything down. Get you a board, and whether it's, you got to put the photos on there, however you got to do it, make it happen. Make it happen. Put it somewhere where you can wake up every morning and see. And you guys are going to remember this conversation that we're having right now. When you start seeing things fall into place and opportunities start coming your way and doors start opening up from all different directions, you're gonna be like, okay, Julia's was right for sure. So, definitely, so, you guys take full advantage of, that's why we see with this community, we talk about these things. We talk about things that really matter, things that the other communities or other individuals not gonna have these different conversations and be raw and straightforward, So definitely having these conversations, having everybody come in and, put in their input and talk about, how having a vision board was able to help them accomplish some things in their life. I'm telling you guys, it's real. So definitely take full advantage of it. And yeah, other than that, does anybody have any question regarding what I just said? Anything that I just said? Anybody want to come in and add anything else to it?
Yo, this is Flat, DJ. And I just got two more friends. Like one's my brother, and then he brought his friend as well. I wanted to get her in contact with you. She's wanting to get the credit fixed and things of that nature. We're getting her in the community, and I just wanted to introduce her. Her name's Miss Paulette, and that's my boy Bellic right there.
Nice to meet you, Paulette. Nice to meet you, Bullock. Awesome. You guys should definitely, if you guys are not fully in the community, definitely get in. You know, get in on these conversations, get in everything that we're doing in the community. We move as a unit. We want to see everybody win. There's tons of testimonials in the community that, show a lot of progress with everybody that's in there. So definitely you guys, take the time out, join the community, and you guys are gonna get a lot of benefit from it for 110%. Flatline can speak for it. He been with the community since day one, and I'm pretty sure he's to this day he's still getting value from this community each and every day. So definitely you guys should, take full advantage
Value.
and go ahead and join. Go ahead, Flatline.
Big value, the biggest value, man. I preach this community to people, even if they're like an artist or whatever. Like if they're really about their business, I'm like, bro, I got something for you. If I'm like aura pulled to them, you know what I'm saying? Like Bellic is like a really good person, so we like clicked right away. So the people that I bring to this community are good valued people. Like I think deserve to be here, deserve that next step, deserve that next push. You know what I'm saying? This community gives that.
Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. Amazing, amazing. Appreciate you for for everything you do and inviting other people. You like me, bro. That's why we click because we have a heart for helping people, even if they don't want to be helped. You know what I'm saying? Some people you could lead them to water, but you can't make them drink. But individuals like you and me, we have the heart of helping people, so we're gonna lead them anyways. You drink or not, we're gonna lead you to the water. So, most definitely appreciate you, DJ.
Yup, yup.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Anybody else want to come in and put an input, or you guys have any questions regarding everything we just talked about?
I just want to say that I'm a sponge.
Amazing.
I'm gonna come in here and be sponge about and just soak up all the knowledge and everything that everybody has to give. So yeah, I'm very inquisitive and I ask a lot of questions. So
Right.
I'm just excited to see what's available and to because my thing is I'm team oriented, right? So if I'm a veteran, so like if my team has everything that they need and they are equipped, then that makes the greater, the bigger picture, uh, more versatile. I'm able to take from over here and give over there. If you need a magazine, I got it. You need somebody to watch your six, whatever the case may be. Like everybody has what they need, and everybody also comes with other resources. And I think that's the beautiful thing about networking because I mean, I met Flat and meeting Flat, I met 99 more people. You know what I'm saying? It's a big world out there, big beautiful world out there, man. There's just a lot of people who are on the same kind of time you're on, and you'll just be surprised what community does. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Most definitely, brother. We're super excited to have you on as well. Look forward to having you a part of the community. Look forward to having you a part of these conversations. And like you said, one hand washes the other. That's what it's about. You know, one person will have something, another person may have it. One person gets stuck, another person might already went through that motion and can tell you, hey, bro, this is the route that I took to get to where I'm at. Right. That's what a community is about. You don't feel alone. You feel inclusive. And that's what it's about. Everybody putting the energy heading in the same direction, things happen quicker. So definitely glad to have you on this call for sure. 100, 100. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anybody else want to come in? Any questions before we wrap it up for the night? Once, twice. Awesome, 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 awesome. Let me go ahead and check the chat. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Please. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys. Well, we will wrap it up here for today. I'll see you guys on the next Monday call.
Peace out, squad.
Yes, sir. All righty.